The state versus Fidel Adams. Next to Satan, fear the PKTT. Oh no, actually mean this person right here. I won't name him. Oh my God. In the black community, we have a saying, "Ungahlokozi inyoka isemgodini." Somebody needs to pass that message on to our colored friend, Adams. Actually, the overview of charges is noted here. He has two counts of defeating and or obstructing the administration of justice, and then three counts of fraud. On the next court hearing, I think they will expand on these charges. So, in the meantime, please press the follow button so you don't miss my update on these charges. The state alleges that between November 2024 and January 2025, Adams traveled to KwaZulu Natal, identified himself as an MP, creating the impression that he was acting on official capacity, and obtained cooperation from the SAPS, eThekwini Metropolitan Department, that drove him there with blue lights, and correctional officials. The state specifically says the escorts were arranged from King Shaka International Airport to Westville Correctional Center and back again on blue lights. Well, interview with inmate number one, who is Bonginkosi Anthony Dlamini. The state alleges that Adam entered the Westville prison, interviewed Dlamini, video recorded the interview, did so without authorization from the investigators, the legal representatives of Mr. Dlamini, and the parliament. The prosecution also stresses Dlamini's criminal matter was already partly heard and sub judice in the Pinetown Regional Court. That sub judice emphasis is important because the state appears to be arguing interference with active judicial proceedings, not merely an unauthorized prison visit. It's important for us to understand who this inmate is. Bongani Anthony Dlamini, sorry for the misspelling of his name. He is the former member or captain of the SAPS, previously attached to the investigations connected to politically sensitive killings in KZN, which now we know as the PKTT. Bonginkosi Anthony Dlamini is serving time linked with corruption, defeating the ends of justice, interfering with an unaliving investigation that he was working on, influencing a witness to not testify. The allegations are centered on accepting bribery, money to weaken and or manipulate an unaliving case related to Tulani Lawrence Ngumalo. Tulani Lawrence Ngumalo was unalived in connection to Kwa Ndengezi illegal land sales, and this is politically connected. What is important here? That this is highly significant in Adam's matter because Dlamini was not an ordinary inmate, but a former PKTT insider already convicted in matters involving manipulation of the criminal justice system. So when Fadiel Adams allegedly interviewed him inside prison, prosecutors appear to have viewed it through the lens of witness contamination, justice interference, and parallel narratives around politically sensitive prosecutions. Inmate number two is Busiso Ngengwa, a hitman convicted of cash in transit case where he got 95 years imprisonment, which is like life in jail. This one, they just put him in jail and threw away the keys. Then we have the politically high profile matter of Cindy Somagaqa, which he got 25 years imprisonment. I don't know if he is serving them concurrently or not. But what is important here for today is that Ngwenwa's interview was so sensitive. This is the crucial point. Adams interviewed Ngwenwa inside prison, obtained statements from him while the matter remained extremely politically and legally sensitive. That matters because Magaqa's case touches political killings, municipal corruption, organized criminal structures, factional violence, and alleged interference into prosecutions. So the prosecutors appear to see the interviews not as journalism, but potentially as an authorized intervention inside active and sensitive criminal proceedings. Well, Adams himself has been telling us that he's gone there to interview Sibusiso Ngwenwa. So it's not, this is the only interview that we knew. I didn't know about the Dlamini one. So anyway, why fraud charges? The fraud counts appears to be based on allegations that Adams misrepresented the nature of his authority or official mandate, causing officials to act on that representation. The prosecutions seems to say police escorts, prison access, official cooperation, and institutional assistance were obtained under allegedly false pretenses. That is likely why the fraud charges are linked to Section 256, 257, and 270 of the Criminal Procedure Act. Why defeating the ends of justice? The defeating ends of justice counts appear to be tied to interviewing accused persons in an ongoing politically sensitive criminal cases, allegedly outside authorized legal channels, while those cases are active before the court. The state repeatedly emphasized witness interference concerns on ongoing investigations and possible impact on the criminal proceedings. The bigger structural issue emerging here is not being framed by prosecutors as a media stunt, but rather as an alleged and authorized parallel engagement with accused persons involved in active, politically sensitive criminal proceedings. That distinction matters because it shifts the matter into obstruction, procedural interference, witness contamination. This is a big one. And misuse of office territory. He was going there using state funds and state services, using the metro of Durban or something like that. The state versus Fadiel Adams case number F245 stroke 2026. Next court date is 13 May 2026. He is remanded to an undisclosed location. Anyway, ungahlokozi inyoka isemgodini. See you on the next one. Don't forget to press the follow button.